Hello, you guys. How are you guys? We only have a few right now. Let me turn this off. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Hey, Callie. Hey, Kate. Hey, Frankie baby. Hey, Cool Gamer. And Joyce and Lil Wing. How are you guys? Holy hell, what a day it's been. Already. Finally, though, it's not storming here anymore. Everything's calmed down. And I started looking up her case, Amanda Bearden's case numbers and her charges and stuff. And I thought I might as well show you guys. So I can't show you the bin verified. I know that you have to. I've done it before on Summer's case, but you're really not supposed to do that. So we'll just go through her charges. I have all the the arrest affidavits, the court records, all that stuff. It's really interesting. But first, I wanted to chat with you guys for a second. I think this evening I'm doing a live stream. I want to address a few things happening that I'm not happy about, that I feel like I have to talk about. It's not, I would do it now. It's not related to this case at all. And it would be probably disrespectful to her, right? I don't want to do it on my second channel because it's just important. And so I just wanted to address a few of the things that I've seen involving me and even the mods on my channel and stuff like that. So, and I'm not happy about it. So I'm not going to go much more into it now. What are you guys up to today? Hello, Lynn. Good to see you. And Punksy, good morning. Hey, Roxanne. Hey, Ursa Bruin. Hey, Sapper K said, oh, yeah, she's got a lengthy list. Well, let's check it out. I was pretty much able to find every charge because several of them happened at the same time. But there's a couple in another county that I couldn't get. So these are all from Athens, Clark County. Did you guys see the body cam footage of her boyfriend being arrested, or that? I don't know if he was being arrested or what. I just saw that this morning. I hadn't seen it. Hey, Dolores. So anyways, how are you guys, and how's the weather where you're at? Is everybody safe? Everybody's stuff okay? Yeah, you've seen it? I thought I heard somebody talking about, have you seen the body cam? I just didn't know what they were talking about. So I figured people had seen it, where he said she stole from him. Yeah. Hey, Michelle. I'm just chilling in the house working on organizing because my first live was chaos. Oh, no. Hey, I clicked in for a little bit, but I was busy, so I wasn't in chat. I just came in for 2 seconds and came out. But you were doing good when I came in. I thought you seemed like a natural. Seriously. Hey, Mel Mac. So we're good. All of our stuff is good. One of the shutters was about to blow off the house yesterday, but it didn't. So we're getting remnants of Ian, lots of wind and rain in southeastern PA. Okay, so I was going to go to West Virginia this weekend, but I'm not because I can't see in the rain. I can't see at nighttime driving. My eyes suck. So I'm too scared. But I figured that southeastern Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, that area was going to be getting a lot of, yeah. Hey, Darkness Exposed. Hey, Maria. Okay, so before we get into all this stuff, let me ask you guys. We heard from the police, when it first started in Debbie's case, that it was drug related. Now we hear yesterday they do not think it's drug related. They don't think it's random. But okay, so that marks out a few possibilities for me, because I did that little short video, if you guys missed it, saying that, isn't it possible it could be because of a drug debt or something like that? Well, now I just don't feel that's the case at all, right? So who's left to look at, really? That I don't know. Let's see. Thank you. I was trying. I got spammed a lot. I didn't think I would need mods yet. Oh, yeah, you definitely need mods if you're doing a popular case. And I think you're doing really well. Your channel's growing like crazy. That's awesome. It's very exciting. On your way to work in Philly today. Oh, shit. I think someone who did this to her dropped their drugs. Ooh, possible, Frankie. They didn't finish their sentence on who said Amanda was at the Family Dollar on Saturday. I'm really interested in this. So let me see. I sent it to myself on Facebook, and you guys have probably seen this. Before we get into her criminal record, I want to pull this up just really quick. So the police put out a bulletin yesterday that said, hold on. I will pull it up so you can see it, just so that people who missed it, most of you probably didn't, but I have to sign into my Facebook for YouTube, because let me tell you, if you do YouTube, you need to do that. Don't be accidentally showing your business, sharing other people's business and stuff like that. And some people do it on purpose. They're like, here, let me show my inbox so you guys think that these people are talking to me all the time, or I'm cool or whatever. But if you don't want your business out there, then you probably just, don't create a new Facebook for it. Okay, so share. In the surveillance, it looks like she's waiting for a white station wagon. She pulls over when the person goes inside and doesn't pull off till they come out and get in the car. Now, I know I got that record, Darkness Exposed. We're going to go through her false report of crime. Now, I haven't watched that, Kate. I heard that it came out. I heard that somebody got the footage. Brittany had posted it or something, and then I went to watch it, and I watched like the beginning, but there was just a lot of chaos happening. I'm really interested in that, but the time is what doesn't make sense to me, because, okay, look at this right here. I'm going to share it right now. Facebook. Okay. Debbie Collier. They said her name right yesterday, and I told myself I'd remember it, and I didn't. So Debbie leaves the Family Dollar at 3:09. She arrived at her vehicle at 3:10. She leaves with her vehicle at 3:19. So if she sat there for 10 minutes in her car, the Venmo was sent right before. Let's see. I sent a few things to my thing just so I had them here, but let me see. Bearden, who Fox News Digital has learned is well known to her hometown police department, has a rap sheet going back more than a decade for numerous domestic violence calls involving different men with whom she has been romantically involved, according to reports by Fox News Digital. So we have all that stuff. But this, I'm going the whole wrong way anyways. Okay. The investigation into the death of Debbie Collier has received extensive attention nationally and locally. It's 19 days have passed since she was discovered. While we wait, there's more questions than answers. The autopsy report and findings are the results of numerous items submitted to the crime lab for analysis are still pending. The sheriff's office has begun to receive information from the initial series of subpoenas and search warrants. As the information is received, investigators, with the assistance of other law enforcement, are deciphering the responses in an attempt to identify a possible motive and persons of interest. I did find it interesting in the press conference. He makes it seem like it's multiple people, right? But, okay. As released earlier, investigators did obtain footage that shows the victim, Deborah Collier, entering the store on September 10th at 2:55 and remaining there until 3:09. Those birds are loud, y'all. In the video, the victim appears to be calm and not in fear of anything. All video footage obtained from the store and surrounding businesses reflect that the victim was alone in the van at the time she visited the store. A review of the store receipt and the video footage from the store security cameras, investigators confirmed that they were further able to determine she got the poncho, the torch lighter, paper towels, and a tarp, and the reusable tote bag. So they got the receipt from the store, but she sits in her vehicle for 10 minutes before departing from the parking lot. So the Venmo was sent while she's in that Family Dollar store parking lot in her car. It makes me wonder, was it sent from another device? And I know that investigators said they're going to be, they're checking other devices and stuff, but I want to know what you guys think about that. And then we're going to go through her arrest record, and then I can show you the body cam footage that I was talking about if you guys hadn't seen that. I know those birds. Lynn is the best, but they're all the best. She sent the Venmo in the car, supposedly. But I think maybe her daughter, that's what I'm thinking, Kate. It's on Daily Mail. Oh, okay. Sent you a text I meant to send yesterday, but just look at it later. Okay, I will. In the surveillance, it looks like she's waiting for... Okay, I already read that. There is video footage of her in the parking lot. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. And if she looks all calm, I'm thinking, Laura, I think they know who sent it. I'm thinking that's why they got other devices. I wonder if it could have came from the family computer at home, or who knows. But let's start looking at these cases, okay? I'm going to exit out of the things that we've already looked at because it's really hard to keep track of it. Let me see. Facebook, we've done that one. She has quite a few charges, so we'll just go like a couple at a time, I guess. I actually am going to have to share my entire screen for this one because I've got so many tabs pulled open. No, Debbie sent the Venmo, but I don't think the Venmo was nefarious. Who says love you in a final message? Too casual. Interesting, Mr. Tomato Head. What if the Venmo message didn't have a nefarious meaning at all? The presser confirmed they had been speaking on the phone Saturday. Hey, Broken Justice. Okay. Share system audio. Entire screen. Share. Okay. So the first one we're going to look at is this one here. So this took place in 2012. Amanda Bearden was charged with criminal trespassing and disorderly conduct, preceding events, family violence. See, this is not her family violence charge, though. But so you see this. These are two charges from there. Then I pulled up the actual report from there. So let me see. In the name and on behalf of the people of Athens, Clark County, they charge and accuse Amanda with the offense of criminal trespassing to property. Amanda, she did intentionally damage the property of another bedroom window belonging to Thomas Smith, a person formerly living in the same household, without his consent, said damage being in an amount no more than $500. So she has a lot of issues with this dude in particular. I don't know why this is like freezing. What the heck? We'll just go to the next one. Okay, so then we have here, obstruction of officers misdemeanor. So here we have, let me blow it up a little bit, actually. In the name and on behalf of Clark County, we hereby charge and accuse Amanda with the offense of obstruction for that she said on the 19th day of August, this was in 2008, she did willfully obstruct and hinder Glenn Cohen, a law enforcement officer, in the lawful discharge of his official duties. Okay, so that was just that one. Okay, so here we have an interesting one. She's charged with battery, family violence, simple battery, family violence, disorderly conduct, and criminal trespassing, all on May 14th, 2012. Let me check you guys out there for a second. Hey, Kelly, so good to see you. Makes sense they're interested in more than one person. I want to know if there was a purse found at the scene. If not, how the pocketbook got back to the house. Me too. That's interesting. I feel like if the message wasn't nefarious, the daughter would have understood what it meant. I don't know. To me, it feels a little nefarious. I got to be honest. It's like, how could that have been? They're not going to let me go. I don't know. That's just kind of how 911 call tidbit I found interesting. Question. Do you have more information? Yes, I sure do. And then when the dispatcher asks for the update, she backpedals quickly and goes into a panic attack. I heard that. That is crazy. Yeah, Kelly does a great job. She really, really, really does. Her interview gave me Watts and Letitia vibes. It seemed disingenuous. She gives me, yeah, I agree with you totally. Where did that go? Is that you, Punksy? Oh, thank you. Happy October 1st. Thank you so much. Purse was at the scene. Hey, Barb. Good to see you. There's some really great people in here with great channels. Broken Justice, of course, has a great channel. Scoop with Barb has a great channel. CDT, Behind the Crimes with Michelle. Kate Does Crime. It seems like you probably have a channel. Do you, Darkness Exposed? You guys make sure and check them out later. Definitely Watts on the Porch interview vibes. Okay, well, we got to watch that again then. But all I've seen was like, oh, welcome, Miss Arkansasy. I love your name. All I've seen was like clips because, you know, when mainstream media gets these big interviews, they never put the full thing out. You always get like a minute and then another minute. Some do have larger purses, but also have a smaller one that they take. That's true. I've done that. Or you're going back and forth between a couple. Hey, Bella E, Blondie. Yeah, Punksy. I forgot. I didn't see her though. She wasn't in the few comments I went through. Punksy has an awesome channel, which is growing really fast, and I'm proud of her. And she's putting out really great content, addiction stuff and everything. Purse and phone both at the scene. Purse was found and seen, but also Debbie's purse was said to be at the house. Exactly. Thank you, Barb. Wonder if that Venmo message was a continuation of a convo. I guess that's possible. Here, let's look at the next charge. Or keep looking at this one. So I went ahead and pulled up this first, which, hold on. I'll go ahead. Let's see. On the name and on behalf of the people of Athens, Clarke County, state of Georgia, we hereby charge and accuse Amanda with the offense of family violence battery for that she said Amanda Bearden on the 14th day of May within the limits of Athens did intentionally cause visible bodily harm to the person of Thomas Smith, a person living and formerly living in the same household, by grabbing his arms and scratching him. Then count number 2. In the name and on behalf of Clarke County, we charge her with the offense of simple battery for Amanda did intentionally make physical contact of an insulting, provoking nature with the person of Thomas Smith, a person living and formerly living in the same household. Count number 3, disorderly conduct. She did act in a violent or tumultuous manner towards Thomas, and he was placed in reasonable fear of the safety of his life, limb, and health. Then count 4. Criminal trespass to property. She did intentionally damage property, an Xbox 360 video game belonging to Thomas. Wow. Let's see. Let me see what else we can see right here. So there's her bond papers. That was the accusation. Motion for discovery. Let's see what comes up there, because we might get more details. I just hadn't looked through. I just pulled up like the basics at first. They want any and all reports, pictures, recordings, and witness statements. So let's see. Then we have motion for order, jury trial, calendar call. I wonder where we get those. Let's see. Probation warrant. Let me check that out. That will probably be another charge, I would assume. Let's see. Or she done something. Hold on one second, you guys. Just a sec. Doesn't look good for her when hearing her record. I know. I completely agree. Everyone's past is relevant when dealing with a murder. Absolutely. Amanda was fishing. I think the same thing. She was trying to find more information. You could easily tell that. It's really sad to hear that Amanda seemed to display aggressive behavior, in my opinion. Yeah, I do too. Law enforcement, I know. I'm curious if it came from another device. I certainly feel her past is relevant because it's kind of showing us who she is. That's all I'm trying to figure out, like kind of who she is. And after this, I want to see if maybe there's any old articles about her or anything. Did that? There's her motion for discovery. We had already looked at that. You are hereby commanded to take the body of Amanda Nicole Bearden and return them to the court. So the defendant is in violation of condition number 2 in that the defendant attempted to provide a fraudulent sample at the Athens Drug Lab on July 17th. So that's why she tried to give fake urine during a urine test. Wow. Not surprised. Let's see what this is. Sheriff deposition form. 30 days with credit. I'll exit that. Okay, the defendant is in violation of condition 2. She attempted to provide fraudulent sample at the drug lab July 17th, 2013. The defendant is in violation of condition 2 in that she was in possession and consumed marijuana as evidenced by a positive test for THC submitted July 17th. She was in possession and consumed opiates as evidenced by a positive test on July 17th. So the defendant is in violation of condition 4. She failed to report to her probation office. And then number 5, she failed to make payments as directed. So not only did she not show up to probation, did she not make her payments, but she failed for pot, opiates, and is that it? Yeah, pot and opiates. And then let me see what we can find right here. There's more. There's one more case. I have the numbers, but it's in another county, so I have to try to find that. So the defendant in the petition revocation for the drug test and stuff. So that's just the paperwork for that. You guys get to hear the birds in the background. She was pushing tears. Is there anywhere that we can find I could find the boyfriend's record. We just have to, I have to have his full name and age and then just look it up on Been Verified and then go to the county website like we were just on with her and you search each individual case number. Anybody know where Amanda's new place to live was going to be? I'm not sure. If you guys know where her interview is that's full, let me know because I'd like to watch that. Hey, Truth Teller. How are you? Good to see you. I know her face just crinkled up. No, I've never heard that. I did find some other stuff, like things with her and her husband. I sent you her news interview link. Yay. Okay. Thank you, Kelly. Let's see. Let me stop screen share for a second. I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know. I missed a lot of comments, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Just give me 1 second to pull it up. So after they say it's not drug related, it makes me wonder. I don't see how it could be, there's not many other possibilities in my head. Maybe I'm being closed-minded, but it's so suspicious. Like I don't know. I just... Gonna forward that to my YouTube account. There we go. What the heck? Sorry, you guys. Facebook's kind of being silly right now. So I just have to get it from my regular account. It's just so sad though. But I was thinking too, like, you guys know, or maybe you don't, I'm in recovery a little bit over 6 years, and never, ever, ever was I... Now, I was desperate. Don't get me wrong. There were times where I was desperate as hell. Never, ever, ever was I desperate enough to hurt somebody. And I never saw anybody who was, right? Well, I mean, I guess like people would like rob people, maybe like you'd hear stories. I heard a story about these like 3 dudes tying up an old lady with her phone cord and taking her money from her house, but they didn't hurt her. So I don't think that drugs alone, I don't know. Oh, thank you, Broken Justice. Thank you so much. I don't understand why she was so calm and collected in the Dollar General buying a clear murder kit. I know. I would love to know. Who asked her to go? Did someone ask her to go get these supplies? Was she, how could she have been certainly she wouldn't have been grabbing all that stuff for herself, even for a game, or I don't know. I think Steve is innocent too. He genuinely sounded like a husband trying to find his wife. Oh, I feel bad for him. Who would think their own child would murder them? I know. Insurance money. Especially when mom was footing their bills. I believe she was lured. They pretended they were camping and needed these specific supplies. Yep, I think you're right. That makes sense. They're camping and they need the torch thing and the tarp. Paper towels. Oh my God. The fact that she was so close to that rehab he was supposed to be staying at, that is just, to me, it's like a million red flags. Tied her up with the phone cord and took her money. But no, I mean, they hurt her, right? But they didn't physically kill her or do something like that. You hear of people kidnapping people, holding them up, or little things, but not like beating them or killing them. That's not... And even that, them tying them up, that's a one-time thing that I heard of within 15 years of partying and stuff. So it's not common for stuff like that to happen. I'm just saying that it's not, I don't know. It's just, what was she going to gain by the mother dying? Well, she did get $2,300 because the cops said that they don't, they never got that. Hey, Sonia, good to see you. Buying those things to tailgate makes no sense to me. I don't think it does. I don't think her buying them for that either. My theory, I believe the daughter's involved, but I don't know why. At first, I wondered, is there some kind of drug debt or something like that? Maybe she's desperate to pay someone. But then I think, okay, she was desperate for a high and was probably demanding her mom for money. I don't think she was going to kill her, but we hear that they fought all the time. So Kate, we're going to watch this interview, and then I want to watch that. They move simultaneously. Yeah, I really want to check that out here. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Because what if they were just fighting and it went too far on accident or something like that? I think that's much more likely than purposely, I don't know, doing it this way. But maybe I'm totally wrong.
Is yes. Yeah, as you can imagine, the daughter is still shaken by the loss of her mom. She tells me
Thank
she
you,
knew
Kelly.
something
And
was wrong the moment she received
actually,
that disturbing.
there a couple more channels have came in since the last time I pointed out the good ones in here. So CDT, amazing channel for this case for Kylie Rodney, Summer Wells, Chris Watts. That's how I found her. And then we have Truth Teller, which I love. If you need a dose of, like, for one, that Southern comfort of, like, that tough love, just tell you just exactly how I feel in the most funny, hysterical, like loving, adorable way, you got to go there. And then, yeah, I think that's all I see so far. Hey, Alex, what do you think of the 15-year-old girl who was an Amber Alert and got in a shootout with her dad? I have not seen that, polite scumbag. What did Lynn say? Amanda's boyfriend. It isn't much of a game. You're right. I know the phone cord story personally. The actual details are worse. I did not see your comment. Like, know it personally. I actually know what phone cord story you're talking about. Interesting. That's so cool. Oh, absolutely. It's the truth. Sassy Patriot. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I like to point out the other good channels. And if I miss any, you guys let me know, because sometimes it's just how it happens. Fighting in the woods. You're right about the woods. I don't know about that, but like, well, I drive to Arabian County, miles north, to buy these things. Very, very strange. I knew this area at one time. Oh, interesting, Sherry. So this is like an hour, like 90 miles from her house, right? She shot at the cops with her dad. Her dad abducted her after killing her mom. She put the gun down and ran towards police. And they shot her and her dad. Did she pass? Oh, my God. We don't know if she had life insurance and who may have benefited from them. That's true. That's true. I guess we have to wait and find out for that. Okay. Let's keep watching this. Sorry, you guys.
Message. More than a week after authorities pinged Debbie Collier's car near the wooded area just south of Tallulah Falls in Habersham County, investigators continue to search for the person who killed the 59-year-old mother of two.
My mom was my everything. Somebody took my whole world from me.
Debbie's daughter, Amanda.
Oh my God. I got to rewind just that one part, because her face,
For the person who killed the 59-year-old mother of two.
My mom was my everything. Somebody took my whole world from me.
Debbie's daughter, Amanda, and her stepfather, Stephen, reported her mother missing on the evening of September 10th. He said he'd seen his wife the night before and that her rental was still in the driveway when he left for work that morning.
I started going to all the different places that I thought she would go, like Walmart, Ulta.
When she said that, that just felt so like disingenuous to me. Like, really? You started? So I'm telling you, if I go to Walmart with my mom, or like my son's dad or somebody like that, and we split up and go our own ways, if I don't have a phone, I can't find them. So you think you're going to find your mama like that? I don't know. That just didn't, it doesn't feel right to me.
I mean, I drove around for at least 2 hours.
At 3:17 that afternoon, Amanda told police she received $2,385 from her mom via Venmo. The money transfer included a message that said, quote, "They're not going to let me go. Love you. There is a key to the house in the blue flower pot by the door."
Immediate hysterical. I've never been through this before.
When authorities located Debbie's car, they found a red tote bag down an embankment.
Wait. Hey, Stasia.
A partially burnt.
Immediate hysterical. I've never been through this before.
When authorities located Debbie's car, they found a red tote bag down an embankment. A partially
Did you guys feel like in the 911 call she was trying to, number one, find out information, but did you feel like she wanted her to be found like quickly, or because I had heard, so I was listening to somebody play, I think it might have been actually TT and Brittany, but someone had said, like, do you think she seems like she wants her to be found, like she's trying to push them to where she's at or something like that?
Tarp and Debbie's clothless body.
She was a beautiful, kind, giving woman. And she didn't deserve any of this.
Amanda says the last time
Wow.
she saw her mom was Friday night.
Dinner. Oh my God.
They ate dinner.
Woman. And she didn't deserve any of this.
Amanda says the last
Her with her eyes closed right there. Oh my God. I feel like I know this, like these kind of girl, right? Like I've met girls like you before. You know what I mean? Like the manipulative, lying, will lie. Those kind of girls.
time she saw her mom was Friday night.
And am I being like overly judgmental? Maybe. So I'm sorry, but damn, it's just the truth.
They ate dinner, ran some errands, and went home separately. She had this message for her mother's killer.
I just want them to rot in hell. I do, sir. I mean, it's not going to take my pain away. I know it's not. But I want justice for my mom.
Okay, so who was it that uploaded the video of the cars outside? She got a message saying her mom was kidnapped. She goes to Walmart instead of calling 911. I know, that really bothered me, the time in between like talking with police and her getting like 3 hours. I'm sorry, but was it no thanks? Hey, Katie Rose, good to see you. I think she was in a hurry for her to be found. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not getting genuine. Me either. It's bad acting. She was definitely fishing. Eye blocking. Yep, Mel Mac, that's exactly what she was doing. Yeah, do I need to hire a private investigator? Oh, what the hell ever. And how offensive. You know what I mean? Like, dude, this they're trying. It just happened. Like, what are you doing? Ooh, LFT. Hello, beautiful. Gray hues. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you, Katie Rose. Appreciate that. Yeah, so you guys that didn't hear me earlier, I do plan on doing a video later this evening to talk about a few things kind of related to the story I reported on with the unmurdered stuff, but not directly, but then just some other things that are also happening involving some of my mods and stuff like that. So do be on the lookout for that this evening. Gray Hughes. First thing that came up, Debbie Collier. There we go. Got it. It's a 46-minute video, so I'm curious, does he just have it, yeah, in here? I'm glad he did this. I mean, how smart thinking, dude. Crazy mama, good to see you, beautiful. I know, me too. And mini MMA mini man. I have that article pulled up right here, actually. I think if she didn't do it, someone who is involved with her did it. I agree. Yeah, do I need to hire a lawyer? What's wrong with these people? Ooh, Chandler Halderson, who unalived both of his parents, was calling the police station making those same fishing for info calls. He just keeps showing it. Okay. Okay, Katie Rose, I'd like to know if when that cop spotted her car the day before, was there another car there also? Okay, let's see. I think I'm just a minute or two.
It looks like I'm just going to use the middle monitor here. All right, so that's her car right there.
This one right here, you guys, like this black one, right? Is that what he pointed to?
Let me show you what it looks like.
I know it's the black one from that photo that they put out in the press
footage,
conference.
though. I zoomed it in so we didn't have to, it's not this small little thing. Let me get to it, though.
Just a weird angle. It looks a little bit different there.
All right, here we go.
Nady, my beautiful
That's
friend.
what the full
Hello.
footage looks like. I mean, it's massive, right? Like this is a 6K document. That's her car way over here. Okay, and it arcs because it's one of those spherical
So
cameras.
here.
So you see that? So this is the moment she leaves the store.
Are
They
you
don't
talking
show
about
her
this
get
one,
into the
Kate?
car,
Right here?
but her vehicle sits there. That car pulls up next to her. We don't see anybody get out unless you want to think that they ducked and got into the vehicle. But she's already sitting in that car. So when you're looking over here, she's sitting in that. The light's on, the tail light there. She's sitting in that car right there.
Let me pause it just for, fair use and stuff. All the kids are here, so I'll be in and out listening. It's crazy loud here. Okay, beautiful. We're here waiting for you whenever you're ready. Oh, please send her Tim Mullins info. The best and most. I can type at a stoplight. Be careful. They're treating the kid teacher as the victim. Ooh, please come back. I didn't actually read your last comments. I don't know. Still think someone got in our car, but tinted windows hid them. It's possible. Watch the white station wagon in the row behind her. Okay. Got it. They have it on Daily Mail, too. Oh, I should have pulled that up, but that's okay. We'll just listen to it. This is Gray Hughes. I'm actually going to share his link because how awesome that he even got this, right? Let me share it right now in the chat. And mods, it's easy for me to just grab it right here real quick. And then he ends up zooming in. You can even see a phone in her hand. Ooh. Okay. I do too. Melmac, thank you. Yes. It's like, finally, they are at least answering some questions. Like, I don't need you to tell us the whole freaking, oh, Lynn, you beat me. I don't need you to tell me the whole, case. I understand that you got to keep things under wraps to protect the investigation, but at least answer some questions. And especially with this case I'm covering out of North Carolina that's not getting a lot of attention. I ask you guys, if you're a creator, please cover that case. Do a little something for it. There is no one talking about it hardly. And it's just sad to see. But there's a few people, but not many. But regardless, the 17-year-old, the murderer, is on the run. He's 17 years old. Because he's a juvenile, they won't put out anything. So people, they don't know. They don't know who the killer is. Michelle, who's in here, lives there. She's like, when I'm out with my kids, at the ball field, I'm a little scared now. Like, I didn't used to feel like that, but I don't want them to go out of my sight. But yeah, you don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just frustrating. Okay, I'm going to watch the white Subaru. I'm going to play it now. Sorry, you guys. I get on little tangents, and I'll get on a roll. And I can't help it. I'm passionate, y'all, about a lot of shit.
Hello. Are you guys here? You don't need to keep saying hello to everybody. Let's get going on to the show. All right, so right there is where the car's parked right next to the one that moved in. Okay, and then if you scroll through the whole thing, one of the things that's interesting, there's people moving around, but nobody goes to that vehicle at all. And then at some point, look at this is kind of a weird deal here. So here it is, it backs up. See, it's right there. I don't know if you can barely see it, right? See how it backs up right there?
Uh-huh.
And it's really slowly, like slower than most people would back up. But it could just be that, I don't know why it's backed up, but it stops there for a second. It's almost like she's looking at a phone or something.
I'm watching this, you guys, so I'm not in the comments right this second, but I will be in a second. I'm just trying to look really closely.
And then she stops and stops again. I mean, that's pretty weird, right? Like she pulls over right there and then stops again, probably still doing something with the cell phone, right?
I do that all the time if I'm on the phone. So maybe I'll put my groceries in the car, get on the phone and send a message, and then I'll go to pull out and I'll be like, oh yeah, and pull over back again to send something else or look at something, or maybe you got to get your something in order. So I don't think that's that weird that stopped there, but it's just interesting. Let's see.
Sitting there trying to do something.
Gotta wonder who's calling her, who's messaging her, what's going on that cell phone, and
see what get some information off of it. I don't know. This might be This is, let's see. This is actually the time she might have sent that Venmo. Because this is 7 minutes in to this. That's exactly what that is. She backs out, and that's when she sends the Venmo.
7 minutes
there.
in.
That's at 17 after.
Okay. What?
Wow, that's crazy to have it that precise. She's got
So
her
17 after. This is the moment the Venmo was sent. Do you guys believe she did it or someone else from her device, from someone else's? I got to know what you guys think because that is so weird to me. I think she's waiting for that lady who just walked in. Ooh. Did they find the phone? Was the phone at the scene? I just can't get over her sitting there and sending that Venmo. It doesn't add up since she was acting normal inside. Oh my gosh, Alzheimer's early onset, Sherry. I'm so sorry. And I didn't realize that you could get it that young. They pull off at the same time. Woman gets out of white car as Deb is pulling out and looks at Deb, and Deb stops, and Deb waits till woman walks out and gets in car again. Okay, so she gets out of white car, Deb's pulling out. Oh, Sonia, I love you. My mom had Alzheimer's. Oh my God. My grandma used to do that when in the beginning of her Alzheimer's. Yeah, she would get in her car and we were all really worried about her driving. But it was like she would be like totally fine until like 6 o'clock in the evening. And, then. Yes, they could, Sassy Patriot. Oh, thank you, Barbara. I love you guys. Okay, let's keep watching.
phone out. Somebody sent something to her, and then she pulls over, and maybe it's just that. Maybe it isn't nefarious at all. It just says,
So the lady gets back in the car, like Kate said. Ooh,
they're not going to let me go.
I'm going to have to rewind this and watch her walk
though.
in.
I mean, I don't really know. Anyway, she pulls off right there, but that's when she sent that Venmo. That's about a perfect amount of time to have typed that in.
But if you're sitting there and you're sending a Venmo that's like, they're not going to let me go, and you have access to your phone, if no one is truly in that vehicle, you would not do that. You would call authorities. You would call your husband. You would call someone else. You would not just do that and just be like, all right, I'm going to go meet these people with all this murder stuff and, this weird, I don't know. I just don't, it's very bizarre.
And then you just watch her drive slowly through there. It's almost like she's still looking at something. Look, and then stops again, and then sort of just does this weird little turn. She could have easily just gone straight and turned there. It's almost like, it almost feels like there was somebody in there that told her to turn there, fearing that there might be a camera over here or something. I mean, why would you even bother doing that? You're right there. Oh, I don't want to go that way and turn. I want to go.
Oh my God.
Anyway, she waits right over here. I mean, you got to admit, that's pretty strange. That's the car right there as it pulls out.
Holy moly. What in the world, you guys? Is that white car still behind her?
It just takes off down the highway, right? You see it the whole way, arcing around, just kind of right there. And
there's the white car behind her.
The McDonald's that I was talking about. Maybe she threw something in the dumpster.
Wow,
She's driving like that.
They did. That white car did seem to speed up quite a lot. Gosh, that's so bizarre. I've got to rewind just for a second, you guys. This is strange. I want to see the white car arrive as well. So I'm going to mute him.
What it looks like.
Sorry, dude. We're going to talk to each other and mute you. Holy cow, you guys. Okay, let me get to the comments. I haven't seen this video. Watch, she waits for her to come back out. I saw that already. So that white car is there, but has she walked in yet? She sent the Venmo. Lines up perfectly with the video. Why would she only say that, though, unless someone was in her car? Yep, Barbara, you're exactly right. Sundowners. When does that lady walk in? I thought she's already there. Oh, who said Kate? I'm sorry. Hey, Robert. Yes, we're doing pretty good. We didn't have too much damage. Just a little bit of, like, the shutter about came off, so it has to be nailed back down. Just some little things. A tree fell on my house, like only 6 foot of it, but it scared me to death because it was loud. Remy, yeah, that would be like the only thing that makes sense, and still, it seems, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't sent from her phone. She does seem preoccupied, for sure. Oh, Kellyanne, I'm so sorry to hear that. You guys, I'm not joking you, I think every single day about losing my mom and dad, because like I spent like 10 or 15 years messed up partying and stuff. I wasted a lot of time, and I sit back and I think, I'm not going to have a ton of time left with them. Like they're in their 60s. Ideally you could have like 20 or 30 years, but you never know. I don't know. So I think about it every single day. I really do. I try to make sure that I at least go hang out with my mom for a little bit. I love on her. I don't know. Plus she just got done fighting breast cancer. So I think that's like part of it that really. Robert, I have too many wrenches already. I even unwrenched some of my friends, but on my second channel, I don't have enough. So I would totally wrench you over there. And I will be going live pretty soon over there. I'm way behind. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, Kay. Hey, April C. The white car was a food delivery worker. And Deb waited for her. Yeah, and then they like sped up. Could be a Family Dollar employee because of the red shirt. Thank you. Welcome, Sassy Patriots. Hey, Unique Trauma. Good to see you. Barbara, did you see the shark that was like in the middle of the road? The roof is okay. Yeah, I think like one of the little things are messed up, like the shingles or something, but it's okay. It's an easy fix. I'm too mouthy to be blue. I like to be opinionated. Hey, Chloe. Well, I modded Irvin over on my other channel. I'm supposed to have Punksy and Nady, but maybe one of them doesn't have it right now, or I don't know. And then I could totally use you, Robert, over there, but it's not true crime. It's just like everything but true crime. Oh, welcome, Robert. Thank you for joining. I do put up members only little behind the scenes vlogs and posts and stuff from time to time. And I have one coming soon. I'm catastrophically disabled from a wreck on a bus with my students on a field trip. Sherry, I didn't know that. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Thank you guys for joining. That's really sweet, and I appreciate it. I'm one on the other channel, I think. Okay. I wonder if Punksy still is. And then, yeah, I could totally use a couple more. Hey, Texas Tiffany. Okay, let's keep watching this. Sorry, you guys. I get sidetracked. Wait, it was playing. I just thought it was thinking it was balls. So he zooms in and does a closer. Is this where he does it? Let's see. This is just so weird to me, but maybe somebody could have been in the back seat. I mean, if you catch any Dateline or anything like that, you're well aware that like cameras, cell phone pings, things like that are going to get you caught. So if you're smart, I don't know. It's so weird because the time, there's just it's like no time. It's happened so fast. And then the Venmo sent like it while she's parked right here, he says the time is 3:17. Can we see that though? Let's see. I can't tell, but yeah, 3:17. Then she pulls off. Why does she do this weird thing? Like, we can say that you could pull over to send a text. Here's that Volkswagen that Kate was talking about watching. But she pulls off, and then she pulls over. stops like kind of again, but goes around. Maybe it was to miss the cameras, because you would assume there'd be cameras on the front door of that store, but I mean, you're over in the front of Family Dollar on camera. So I don't know. Okay, we're going to stop that for a second. Now I want to go to this video. You need to watch from the faraway view. I'm going to go back and watch it again. She's waiting for that woman to follow her. So cool. Hey, Smoky Blue Days. Oh, thank you, Robert. So sweet. Broke my spine. Wait, who is that? Stasia, thank you. Welcome. Thank you so much. Oh, Smoky Blue. What did you say? Oh, I'm so sorry. Death is just, it's so scary to me. I hate it. Hate it, hate it. Hey, Sis Vicious. Good to see you, beautiful. I haven't seen you for a while. Okay. Now we're going to look at this really quick. The video of, what do you guys think of them being terrified and like, you know, with their barricaded in the house? That's not what we're looking at, but I find that just really interesting too. Okay. Watch, arrest of MMA fighter who claims girlfriend stole money. A video has emerged of an amateur MMA fighter from Georgia accusing his girlfriend of stealing his money in order to buy drugs. The footage of Andrew Giergich, there's his name. Okay, I'm gonna get his record to you guys and his case numbers, and I'll find out all the info, and I'll either put together a video or do another live like tomorrow or something. The footage of Andrew is the latest development in an ongoing story originally reported by Crime Online. On September 10th, the naked and burned body of 59-year-old Debbie Collier was found in a ravine about 60 miles away from her residence. Why was I thinking 90? 60 miles away. Her daughter had previously received a Venmo transfer of over $2,000 with a message that prompted Bearden to call the police. Oh, did it? 3 hours later? Okay. They are not going to let me go. Love you. There is a key to the house in the blue flower pot by the door. The message read. No actual cause of death or suspect have been identified in this case as of yet. Both Bearden and her boyfriend Giergich, who is an amateur MMA fighter, have a mutual history of domestic violence. Ooh, okay, so we'll probably find some domestic violence charges on his that's going to be really interesting. Giergich is alleged to have written a note warning Bearden and her family that he'd hurt them if they didn't stay away from him in May 2021. Although it appears the couple have since reconciled, new body camera footage has emerged from an altercation when the amateur MMA fighter showed up at Bearden's house in September 2021. So, one, that bruise on Debbie's face, who's going to fall on the sidewalk and bruise like that? Number one, you're bracing your face. You're either going to put your hands down, your elbows down, your shoulder down. You are bracing your face. I'm telling you, naturally, without even thinking about it, instinctively, you're not likely to hit right there on concrete unless you run into a wall. Falling down, you're going to, like I said, you're going to brace. And I just believe that she was hit or something. I've never seen a bruise like that from a fall. That looks like she was beat. And that's just my opinion. But okay, so I can't see your comments yet, but I'll be right back. So I'm going to read this. Giergich was apparently in violation of a restraining order stemming from the note he'd penned in May. The note that said if they didn't stay away, he would hurt them. The 27-year-old proceeded to tell law enforcement that his estranged girlfriend, hold on one second, had stolen money from him to buy drugs. Oh, thank you. Okay, awesome. I'm almost done right here. Huh? I'm almost done right here with my life. I can't hold through this bug. Thank you. Love you. Love you. Sweet. My mom is the sweetest. She just brought me lunch. I didn't have a phone because my phone broke, so this is the dumbest mistake I've ever made. We linked our cards together so she can send herself money from my card. The first person to touch my money is her. That's the only reason we've had any contact, because every week she takes $500 or $600 from my check, and I just don't see how that's right, and she goes and does dope with my money. He was arrested for violating the restraining order. They did eventually reunite. He and Bearden were also arrested for a domestic dispute in 2021, where the 36-year-old filed a false report claiming the amateur MMA fighter had broken into the house they both lived in. So let's watch this really quick.
Taking money from my card, and that's the only reason we've had any contact. Because every week she takes $500 or $600 from my check, and I just don't see how that's right. And she goes,
Let me check your comments, actually, since I haven't seen them since I started that article. Did I miss anything important? Sloppy Joes. She brought me some Sloppy Joes. They are the shit. I love my mama. Robert, I agree. That's just, come on now. If her face has road rash on it. Does it? Are you sure? Because, or unless somebody slammed her to the ground, like, because unless she was holding something or carrying something where she couldn't brace herself. But think about it. For that part of your eye to hit that hard, it just seems like, I don't know. You got to send me that, or I got to look again and zoom in. Ooh, hey, Melissa Jade. How are you? Melissa Jade has been covering this case, you guys. And Decipher Podcast. There's 2 other channels you guys have to go check out. You've never had one of those before, a Sloppy Joe? Oh my gosh. And your face, and you broke your nose. My face looked just like that. Wow. Okay. Maybe I'm totally wrong. I would just assume that injury doesn't, it's just such a bad bruise. I mean, maybe she bruises really easily. I don't know. Let's keep watching this, though. This is quite entertaining. I really want like breakfast food, like bacon, eggs, biscuits. Yum. Once you put someone on a bank account, that's not actually stealing in most states. Yep. Even if you give them home health, I've seen a lot with older people, is the only reason. Oh, okay. Even if you give them your card and your PIN number, and then they like 2 weeks later go steal $1,000, I don't think you can get them in trouble because you gave them access. Look, there's Chris Watts, Shanann Watts, and babies.
she goes and does dope with my money. What did I do? Now I've made over $40,000 this year, and I'm completely broke because she spent it all on drugs. And my issue, there's clothes in the house that is mine. Tell me what happened when you came over here this morning. I asked for my clothes, and she said I needed to leave. I just got here. I haven't done anything wrong. That window has been broke.
They were a very violent, toxic pair, right? Because they both have similar past. I can't wait to get the actual details of his past. Oh, Sugar Magnolia, I'm sorry. I have no groceries. Homemade biscuits, eggs. Oh, yummy. I got to come over. The only thing I can think of is if Debbie feared Amanda was in a life or death situation. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? Because it looks like the internet is like kind of low right now.
Just leave if she's not going to give me my stuff. I really haven't. We're just trying to figure out what's going on because, beating on somebody's door this early caused the scene at the morning. I'm saying,
I mean,
I
I
like stuff's been stolen or whatever. But she said to not ring the doorbell because the cat was. I just thought.
Okay, so she spent money on his account. He has she has a restraining order, I guess, on him, right? And then he violated it by coming over there and right? Am I getting this right?
I haven't done anything that they're saying. I mean, they've already made false charges against me before.
Yeah,
while
that's
talking
true.
to the door at each other. So, trying to. But I mean, if she wants me to leave, I'll leave. I didn't know. All right, man.
Stand,
Can I just go?
just stand by with me so he can talk to her. What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew.
Yep.
I just want to be done with her. I mean,
Have y'all?
she's been cheating on me. She's been doing drugs. I've never done any drugs in my life.
Have you?
Wow. So he doesn't do drugs, then why is he in rehab? Because yeah, they have reunited. They are back together. Why would he be made to go to a rehab if he's never done drugs in his life? If she was on the account legally, that's fair game. Yep. The reason the cops are there is against him, though, not her, because he's violated this restraining order. Robert, you can totally do that. It's Andrew. Oh, did you see how to spell it? It's kind of a weird last name. Greic. Hold on, I can show you after this video, but we'd have to get that. What we do is like run the report and then have to get all the case numbers and then go to the county website and then search those case numbers individually. Gabby Petito movie drama is on Lifetime tonight at 8 Eastern. Wow. I've been waiting for that to come out. I just can't believe so fast. You have it? Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all had police involved before in y'all's business?
Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to get my money back because we're not supposed to have contact, but she's taking $500 each check.
Why aren't y'all supposed to have contact, Andrew?
Because
Is there like a court order?
Uh-oh.
I guess so. I don't know. I went to
You guess so? Okay, buddy, you're in trouble.
court a while back, but
Did you get arrested?
I've been arrested before. Well, the last time I got arrested because they falsified whatever. I mean, her mom, dude, I don't know what the issue is here. I don't know why I'm so unlike. This girl got hit by a
Oh.
car and I'm taking.
He mentions mom. Did you guys know that? I haven't seen all of this. I just watched, like, when I found the article before the live, watched the first few seconds, pulled up. I was just pulling up all of her records and stuff, so I didn't actually hear everything. But he mentions mom. I'm going to rewind for a second. That's really interesting.
Care of her, right?
Why is mom even, like, mom has nothing to do with this. Mom has nothing to do with you violating a restraining order, a no contact order, because you're saying she's taking your money. Well, then cancel her card. Cancel her access to the card. This is just ridiculous.
They falsified whatever. I mean, her mom, dude, I don't know what the issue is here. I don't know why I'm so unlike. This girl got hit by a car and I'm taking care of her, right? I don't know what the problem is.
Let's get in the shade.
I
Over
was
here.
just like I work hard.
Where do you work at?
Williams Sonoma.
Yeah, for
Williams
alcohol,
Sonoma.
that's true.
Okay.
I just want to know why it's okay for her to steal $600 a week from me, and I can't do anything about it.
It's not okay. So we're here now, so maybe
Because
we
last
can
time I
help
went to
out.
court, I mentioned that, and
What'd they say?
You close her access to the account, dude. It's not that hard. And yeah, you can totally go to rehab for alcohol. That would be the only other thing. I mean, pain pills are drugs. I guess you could say if you didn't, like, if you got addicted from being prescribed. Same difference, really.
I mean, well, they pushed it back till another day. So like,
How does she have access to your money?
well, long story short, when we were together, my phone broke. Long story short, I mean, she's manipulated me into all the where she could have all my money, basically do whatever she wants to me, kick me out whenever she wants, basically just do whatever. And it's okay because I'm a man. There's nothing I can do about it, like other than just let her do it or leave.
But how does she? I'm asking.
Well,
how
long
does
story
she?
short, I didn't have a phone
Uh-huh.
because my phone broke, so we
Short story long.
together. We linked our cards together so she can send herself money from my card. So I mean, the first person to touch my money is her, and it's usually $500 or $600.
$6,000.
So how do you get paid through your job?
Well, I just recently switched it to a paper check, so she couldn't do that, and
okay.
You
So,
little
so
twit.
you kind of took care of that problem.
yeah, but I mean, it's still $3,000-$4,000 that.
You got to go to court for something like that. If she's not willing to give you the money back, you got to take her to court, a civil court, because y'all live together. So it's a civil issue.
Yes,
We
they
don't
are.
live together anymore.
Y'all did though.
Okay.
So
I'm just trying to figure out because I've told her like, hey, don't take any of my money. I'm staying at my grandma's, and then all of a sudden.
Okay, interesting. The last thing I want to listen to before I let you guys go, we're going to listen to her 911 call because this is just specifically, this live was really about her and her record. And I think that she's really got the spotlight right on her with this case. But I want to hear her 911 call again really quick. So let me stop that. Amanda Bearden. 911 call. I think Criminality uploaded it. That's where I'd like to go. You guys, if you're not subscribed over there, definitely go subscribe. Okay. No, maybe she didn't do Amanda's then. I'm just going to pull it up from here. I need to hear this again after seeing all of this and kind of, talking about it this morning. I just want to hear it again and see what I think and what you guys think.
I filed a missing persons report on my mother last night, or yesterday, excuse me, and I was just wondering if maybe I could speak with the detective that's been assigned to her case.
Do you have any further information?
I sure do. I mean, do you want the case number? I mean,
the case number so I can look it up that way.
I sure do.
Bear with me just a second. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, it's 2022.
Yes, Robert.
Dash 0910 0216.
216.
Probably barking at the birds, sugar.
Okay. And the detective may not actually be in the building yet, so I may have to get your patrol officer, okay? So just bear with me just a second.
Okay.
So 09010.
I'm sorry, the handwriting's not that great, but it's 0910.
Yes, crazy mama.
0216.
Me too, Kelly.
You're fine, it's only me.
On Rocky Drive?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what kind of update do you have just so I know what to try to...
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean like I had an update. I just meant...
Oh, okay.
You
meant
what?
what?
I didn't mean... I'm sorry, I'm not in a clear mental state. This is my mother that's missing.
Hold on.
And what kind of update do you have just so I know what to try to...
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean like I had an update. I just meant... Oh, my God, I didn't mean...
When she goes, oh, my God, she sounds just so... I'm sorry, you guys. She sounds so guilty to me. Like, she's like, God, I'm digging myself deeper. She realizes like, uh-oh, I'm not helping my case, right? I don't know. It felt like a moment of like reality kind of hitting her. And then she goes back to the acting.
I'm sorry. I'm not in a clear mental state. This is my mother that's missing. I just wanted to talk to them. I wanted to see if maybe there's something that I could do. I do have the rental agreement number if they needed that.
Oh, awesome,
I mean,
Melissa.
that's the
Thank
only
you.
thing that I have to
Let me check it
offer.
out.
So maybe, because she was in a rental car, I do have your rental agreement number. They could maybe trace the GPS in it.
Thank you, Melissa. You guys, if you want to hear the other 911 calls, then go to MJ's channel. Let me go look.
All right, what's your phone number?
I'm her daughter.
Yes, ma'am. Take a deep breath for me, okay?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'd be upset too. I completely understand that part, like being upset about it. So the officer that took your report is already gone for the day. He worked last night. And then the detectives, I don't think they're in the building right now. They're kind of working on an on-call basis, so I don't know that I can get in touch with them unless I have something, fresh to give them, and that would be something. But I can see if I can get another officer to call you back, okay?
Okay.
And we've got the bolo out for her. Like, we got everybody, keeping their eyes peeled for her and that kind of thing. So,
I'm not trying to be a smart aleck here or anything, but do I need to hire a private detective maybe? Because I mean, and I'm not trying to be ugly or anything, but I don't understand why.
Oh my God.
I mean, I know you don't know everything.
That part right there, oh my God. She's so disrespectful, and just like you want information so bad, you're making yourself look like a damn fool.
And of course, but why hasn't what I've asked being done? Like, why isn't the GPS in the van being traced? Do I need a private detective to do that? I mean, I don't. I'm not trying to be ugly or anything. I just the most help.
okay, so here's the thing. She's an what is
She's an adult.
Right.
Okay.
So that makes things a little more difficult
exactly.
because people are allowed to leave and go and do things without telling other people. And I know that's not a good answer. I understand that. But that is also, that is also part of it because she is an adult. So it just takes some time also to do these things. So I don't specifically know what they've done yet or not. I wasn't here last night, so I don't know. But
it's just like common sense though. Amanda knows, of all people, we just looked today at her record and looked at some of the police reports and things. Of all people, Miss Amanda knows that the justice system, the court system, it takes time. It's not an instant answers. I think she just wants to know what they know that they're not telling her, and she can't stand it. She's driving herself crazy, sitting around thinking and wondering and worrying about, just worrying.
From my understanding, they would be doing everything that we know to do currently. But I will definitely get somebody to call you back, okay?
Hey, criminality.
It's no problem. I'm so sorry. I hate that this is happening to you. What was your name again, sweetie?
Amanda Bearden.
Amanda Bearden. Spell your last name.
BearDen.
Okay. All right. I'll get somebody to call you back here shortly, okay?
Oh, interesting. Melissa. Hold on.
Hi, can I?
Just 1 second. I want to touch on Melissa's comment, because earlier TT kind of said the same thing, and I think a lot of people are feeling like that's what she was doing. In my opinion, she sounds like she's experiencing guilt, and she knows her mom is laying there out in the cold, and she wants them to find her already. Oh my God, it's crazy. Yeah, I think you should call a lawyer, in my opinion. Hold on, let me see what. Melissa, what you sent me, am I allowed to like show that? I mean, I know it's not for sure. It's just kind of interesting though to look at.
Speak with Colonel Johnson.
Okay, I don't have a Colonel Johnson.
Okay. He just called me. I have some more information for him, and I wanted to give it to him. My name's Amanda Bearden.
Okay. All right, hold on 1 second. I talked to you earlier. So it was
Yes.
Sergeant Johnson we had to talk to. Hold on.
She said Colonel Johnson. Do they have Colonel? I know they have them in the military, but
Sergeant Johnson. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. There's lots of Johnsons around here, so I want to make sure I got
I get it.
you just need him to call you back?
Yes, ma'am. I thought about it, and I have her iCloud information. I know that and correct me if I'm wrong, but if the phone is turned off, it would still track her. But I do have her. I got her Apple ID and what I thought was the password, but the password isn't working. I don't know if y'all have technology or whatever, but I do have. I don't know. I'm just.
wow.
I mean, you know.
All right, hold on 1 second, okay?
He said he'd call me back. Okay, thank you.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Melissa sent me something I really want to look at a little closer and talk to you guys about. So, excuse me, I hit my vape and it's choking me. So apparently these comments were left under Annie from 10 to Life's video, and they are said to be Amanda's boyfriend. We don't know that for sure, so it's just, here we go. Can't say for certain it is him, but there are some interesting things written in those comments if it is him. So I really want to look at those. So just remember, I'm not saying that it's for sure 100% him. Melissa is not saying that. It's just a rumor, a possibility, and we're just checking it out together, basically. Did she spend the money if we know? Well, the cops were asked if they got it back, and they said that they didn't. So she did. They said, yep, they said they don't know where the money is now. Mm-hmm. Can somebody share Melissa's link for me again, pretty please? Let's see. Who's in here? LFT. Oh, you did just now. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys go over there and check her out. Melissa, very, very smart, well-spoken, pretty girl. If Debbie sent it to Amanda's Venmo, then that's where it went. Well, they're saying like after that. It's obviously, yeah, that's where it went. Let's see. Hey, Pointer Lover. Good to see you. Well, we know it wasn't first and last month like suggested early on since it's seized property. Well, I'm confused with that comment. Okay. I just cannot believe that this would be a suicide. There's no way this case is truly insane, and I strongly believe the daughter and her boyfriend are responsible for the whole murder, and the daughter spent the money to herself using Debbie's phone, thinking it would be convincing that two strangers did this to her. Ironically, the Venmo message is a big part of what makes this case so confusing. Someone says, I'm with you. It doesn't make sense. I'm just reading, so this way when we get to his comment, we know, or this person's comment. Absolutely, I agree. Debbie didn't send the Venmo. It is to look as though Debbie sent it. Stacy says, agree. I think the daughter and the boyfriend did it, and I think they sent the money and the message to try to make it look like a kidnapping. Then MMA 125 says, well, they have already been cleared by police. Okay. Someone says 100% daughter and her boyfriend. I agree. It's the daughter and the boyfriend and their association with drugs. Then someone replies to him and says, unbelievable, shocked. Because when have they cleared them? That's what I've been thinking all day long. MMA says, she's not even using drugs anymore. Setting oneself on fire would be an awful, painful suicide, worse than drowning. I think the exact same thing. We know her daughter has a history of drug use. I wonder if the boyfriend could pass a drug test. Serena says that really doesn't mean much about her not doing drugs anymore. Wait. Then he says, MMA says the boyfriend has been drug tested for 8 months straight, and because of a weed charge, and hasn't failed one. Then she opens this comment. Police have had their phones for over 3 weeks and have obviously checked their locations when this happened. I think that means more than what anyone on YouTube could say. Do you know how long it took police to find from Alex Cox's phone where the kids were, JJ and Tally? It takes time, you idiot. Number one, there's a ton of information. There's a ton of footage to grab from different places. Number two, when they take those phones, they send it to like their state crime lab, where someone who does that, like only messes with phones, an IT guy or only messes with technology, comes, takes it apart. Then they take they make a clean copy of it where you can tell that nothing has been edited or changed, like an exact footprint of it. And then they use that and start digging into it. It takes time. It's a process. So if you ever click on this video and hear it, then there you go. Someone says it's really easy to pass a urine screen, speaking from experience, sadly. And then Serena says, why so defensive? Because people are calling my girlfriend a murderer, a dopehead, and fat all over the internet with little facts about what actually happened. Wow. Okay, you guys, let's take a pause for a minute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It takes so much time. Warrant to get the actual phone, warrant to the phone company. Yes, a year. Exactly. And they have to subpoena. Yep, because speedy trial starts. They wait until they have enough evidence. It's going to take time. It's not the only, if you're there at the crime scene covered in blood with a knife in your hand or something when someone's stabbed, yeah, they're going to take you right in. But when they're building a case, I don't know. It's just not going to be that quick. Well, she tested positive for opiates in July there, pal. Okay, let's go back to this. Ugh. I can't believe he straight up says people are calling my girlfriend a murderer, a dopehead, and fat. I guess the fat is about, a lot of people were comparing her legs to Debbie's legs from the Family Dollar video. And I don't believe they were like body shaming her. I think they're just saying you are two different sizes, period. It's just the truth. Right, as if she set herself on fire. People are commenting back and not even understanding that he's put right there that's him. Look, MMA, what is your source? Did she say that? MMA, what is my source of what? Amanda is my girlfriend, and I think I know a lot more about her whereabouts when this happened than anyone on YouTube. Melissa, have you went to this account and looked? Oh, 10 to Life responds, if you have more information, I'd love to speak directly so I can set the record straight if you think I'm incorrect. Yes. Ooh, that would be great if you would. Let me see. Oh, thank you, crazy mama. Have fun time, and I'll talk to you soon. Smoky blue days, no, I'm outside. It's super nice today. Like the hurricane's gone. It's sunny. There's clouds in the sky, but not like rain clouds, and it's like 70-some degrees. So, plus, like Bentley's in the house over there playing, and it's like I can't talk about this stuff in front of Bentley. He knows what I do, and it already really he's very curious. Hey, Brittany J, how are you? Okay, so the fact that the boyfriend is all in chats is weird AF. I know. Melissa actually sent me this just now, during the live, and we started looking at it. That's really crazy. Let's keep looking and see what else he says. How's the weather there now, Britt? It's sunny here, and like it's pretty much done. Law enforcement just waiting for tech. Yes, and that's another thing they'll do. Hey, Satin B Sadie, they're gonna wait for the, like they did a lot of forensic testing. It's gonna take time for all that to come back. Oh, thank you, Shay Benet. Thank you so much. You have a fabulous day too. Appreciate that. He showed up on 10 to Life, and it's pretty here today. Just got our internet back. Good. Okay. So did he write something and it was deleted? Because she's like, if you have more information, I'd love to speak to you directly. And then she says, fair enough. If you decide you want to talk on or off the record, I'm available. Huh. Well, I tried to hide it at first. You said, yeah. Okay. Maybe when this is solved, my girlfriend hasn't even had time to deal with the loss of her mother. It's a really sad situation. I mean, she cries every day, and she moved back here because she missed her mom. She came by our house the day before this happened, and we were all on good terms. I've apologized to her mother for any wrong I have done in the past to her daughter. Huh. But she does cry every day. That doesn't mean shit to me. She could have hurt her and still be now sad about it. Has the autopsy report been released? Not that I've seen. Nope. I'm up in north and we're getting the far outer bands of the hurricane. Oh no, Remy. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad and you guys are okay. He was posting a ton, so I'm guessing it was deleted. Now, I talked about this in the Summer Wells case with Boy H's phone. Why? Why do they keep the phones? Everything they need, they can download in less than an hour or come from the phone company directly. I don't know, but sometimes they do keep them. Okay, the next part is what I find extremely interesting. Okay. Hey, Dead-Eye Danny. Okay, I'm excited. Let's see. I can fully understand these allegations are upsetting should you know otherwise. Speak with Annie. We are all simply pondering. Annie says, it seems like you do still have a lot to say. So if you want to share it, the door is open. Someone tells him, get off the internet. I would talk to Annie. Not trying to upset you. I'm just curious and confused. Wonder if this is really him. Okay, so here he went. Brandy, I don't really care for any conversation going forward. I just want people to leave my girlfriend alone. I think losing a parent is enough. Now she gets to cry about all the cruel stuff people have said about her. That was it, right? Yes. Unfortunately, yes, social media, I mean, it is tough. I can't imagine being in the middle of some kind of case, you know? Because imagine like all of your stuff being dug through, every aspect of your life, and put on the internet for people who've never met you, don't know shit about you, to sit around on panels or by themselves like I'm doing and critique you, your life, your record, even, I mean, your social media, your facial expressions, your tone of voice, your choice of outfit, your hair color, your why did you post this? Why'd you say that like that? Why are you talking to this person? I mean, that would be so tough. It really, really would. Oh, God, here we go. Yes, I think people on here are really that stupid. Amanda was hit by a car 2 years ago and broke her leg in 2 places and tore her rotator cuff. She's also 4'11". Anyone who thinks that she could carry a body through a wooded area is beyond stupid. Who said she carried her there? Who said she wasn't killed there? Who said that she didn't have help? That's pretty interesting that you automatically say that she was carried in there. Is that why you find that interesting, Melissa, or is there something else? Let's see. Please let her know there are some people that don't believe all the hype. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see what he says. The Duchess, you seem very angry and I don't understand why, but no, investigators have said Amanda killed her money for what? And I don't understand why, but no oh, okay, I see. You seem very angry and I don't understand why, but no investigators have said Amanda killed her mother for drug money. I didn't say she did it alone. She obviously had help. Whoa. Oh, okay. I thought that was him who said that for a second because the red M. I was like, wait, what? Now all of a sudden she did it. Yeah, let's go back to that one comment. Where's it at? Okay. Oh, thank you, Diane. Thank you so much. Yeah, I agree, Callie, completely. Yep, that's what I found interesting. I didn't even think about her being placed there in the short window of time we were working with. I assumed she was killed on scene. I did too. Huh. Let's think about it. I got to know the cause of death because I'm curious about how much blood there would be. You know, it's just like that Lyric and Devon case. They were found like on the side of this little gravel, not road, but like back road. And where they were found, it hadn't rained or anything, but there was no blood. And they were shot like 15 times total. And anybody who's listening to this that has a channel, please, please, please cover that case for me, even if it's like a 5-minute quick video, or maybe make a post or share one of my videos about the case. Anything. Just try to push the case out there a little bit because there needs to be more talk about it. They still have not released any information about the 17-year-old killer who's on the run. The entire community is, scared and worried. It's just, it just needs more attention for sure. Mackenzie, I'm not sure. I don't think it takes too long, but it depends really, I guess, like, because sometimes the phone companies fight you back. I've heard of Apple fighting because, some don't want to give it to even police, give records even to police. I have played it on my lab, but I can upload it as a video on its own if that's easier. I'll go back and check for more comments, but there are thousands of comments. Takes a while. If being lit on fire was her cause of death, that is incredibly sadistic. More motive than just monetary gain, in my opinion. I agree. But you know what I was thinking? Like, yeah, because it's like they're trying to hurt her, right? Like they're really trying. But I was thinking, like, what if they were going to try to like burn her to get rid of her or something? And either one, they didn't realize how hot the fire needed to be. Or like they started her on fire and left, and then maybe because your stomach, you have your stomach acid, you have a lot of liquids there, and it can actually like it could have put out the fire, you know what I mean, all the liquid. So I know that's so gruesome and graphic, and I'm really sorry, but it's true crime. I'm just trying to be truthful with you guys of what I'm thinking. If she was grasping the tree, it seems like she was killed on scene. Yeah, you're right, Sugar Magnolia. That's a good point. Dude, Britt, I totally will. That sounds fun to me. We're doing such a good job. It's amazing. A lot of information for us, too. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Broken Justice. New post went up today. Ooh, okay. I got to go check it out. Did you post it? Yeah, Callie, it is. It's truly sick. And then that her like stopping in that parking lot really makes it look like she did send the Venmo. Those are some loud birds. It's not distracting or anything. I'm just a bird fan. I love birds too. I love feeders and hummingbirds and regular bird feeders. They're so pretty. It's so nice to sit outside and watch them all fly around. And yeah, I love them too. Yep, it truly will. I think they thought she was dead, tried to cover it up, but she wasn't, and rolled out of the tarp. And then she was like trying to get up holding that tree and ended up passing away, maybe. Oh my God. Was Amanda, what is the, you don't have hummingbirds? What's the rumor about Amanda? Like, what is this I'm hearing on certain channels that she was possibly at the dollar store too? Thank you guys for being here, and how awesome. And thank you, Melissa. That was super interesting. I had not seen that. I had been checking out your lives on it and Brittany's. And then Teresa, I wanted to watch yours so bad last night. I fell asleep at like 9 a.m. But then it was one of the first things I thought about when I got up, because I like to like listen to YouTube while I eat breakfast and stuff. So at least I had something to go to. But Reba, I mean, she was told about it. I didn't even listen to all of that. I'll have to go back to it. But I'm so excited to see you covering that other case. So yeah, you guys go check out, let's see. That was a rumor that went around in the beginning, starting from a news station. Interesting. Okay. Melissa Jade, go check out her channel, Decipher Podcast, Allegedly with Brittany J, Criminality, Broken Justice, Punksy, who's not in here right now, but Kelly Searches equals answers, hers, and that's why your answers, you're awesome, because you do recognize the stuff people actually go through. Oh, you're awesome too, and I appreciate that. Yeah, so anyways, you guys, I don't know. I think I'll just keep you guys posted. I'm very interested in finding out Amanda's pings. How did she get to that area so quickly before the second officer even arrives without even having... I know, Melissa, that is weird to me. To me, that's just so obvious. I mean, maybe it's easier to find than we thought or something. And I don't know. It's just weird. Wasn't there only one officer there at the time too? Not like a bunch of police cars. The bag was found by the uprooted tree, then the tarp farther down, then she was even further down the hill. I'd like to see like a little graph of that or something. The second law enforcement officer was running behind. Oh, Kate Does Crime has a good channel covering this, or covering a lot of different stuff. She may have rolled down that hill, but she was so close to that creek she could have gone into the water if she was burning, if she was capable, that is. But if she's grasping the tree, like, wonder if she was using it to, yeah, only one, using the tree to like kind of get up. You know what I mean? See above. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Shay Benet. I like your name. The police said they had a tip. It may be Amanda at the dollar store. They confirmed with the cashier it was Mom. Okay. I think law enforcement is waiting on phone records to come back and they will make an arrest. That's my opinion. I do too. And forensics and that kind of stuff. But I'm going to, and Britt, if you want to, I don't know. I have to do a live tonight addressing some community things. I need to address some stuff that is connected to a case that I recently covered on here, just to document a few things. And then I also have to address some stuff happening in the community with my mods and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't appreciate some of the things being said about some of the people that I really love, and I'm not going to sit back and be quiet about it anymore. So that's just that, especially when they're mods of my channel. Let me tell you, when I give someone a wrench on my channel, especially like the ones that are like other creators that are my friends and stuff, anybody I give, it's because I respect them, I care about them, like I trust them, at least to an extent, right? I don't know. I don't appreciate them being used in people's like little bullshit games and fucking just. I'm just gonna stop there. It's not for this, so I'm not gonna keep going. But just be on the lookout. Anyways, after that, Brittany, what I was gonna say is, or before, I don't know when you're going live, but I'm gonna try to find all the boyfriends' criminal records, because I found all the police reports, or not all of them, a lot of them from Amanda's past. So I have to go on the county website and look up the old man, her old man. I mean, sent you images of the area so you can see the distance. Ooh, okay. Thank you. Oh, I had seen that somewhere on, maybe it was on yours, on somebody's live, but hold on, I'm going to stop sharing for just a second and go grab that, send it, or no, get that from Melissa. This case is crazy. Like, very weird details. I think that must be why it's getting so much attention. I seen it like around for a bit before it did. It took some time to really like catch on. But now it's like you got to be at least a little interested in it because it's so damn bizarre. There's TT. Hey, Truth Teller. I wish I knew how she died. That's what I'm waiting on. Me too. Okay, Brittany, that'll be good. I'll be here on this channel or your second channel. I really want to do it on my second channel, but I'll probably do it here just because I want it to be seen. It's important, especially the part about my mods and stuff. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But if not, I'll put it on my community page. Oh, I love you, Broken Justice. I see two amazing people here with wrenches. I love their channels. Okay, Brittany, that sounds good. I firmly believe, in my opinion, my theory, my idea, she was lured. Sherry, I think that's a good, so what do you, I think that's a good theory there, that because what else, I just question, what did someone tell her to get her to buy that stuff? And then was it to go camping? Hey, we're going camping. Can you get us, we're missing a few things. We need a tarp, some paper towels, a torch lighter, and a tote bag or whatever. I mean, that does make sense, but ooh, LFT. Okay, thank you. I forgot about that with you guys. I should have remembered that because I was thinking about Woofy. Oh, thank you, Robert Ryan. So appreciate that. And sorry I'm behind a little bit in these comments. Thank you. The part that is so bizarre is the extremely short window of time. It had to have started prior to arriving at Family Dollar. I know. It's like, and then also that Venmo while she's still in the parking lot. So, and she's pulled over. So it makes it look like it really could be her sending it. But could that just be like a coincidence and someone is on the family computer sending it? Or, oh, awesome. I've seen her on your panel a little bit. I was over there some. I love that. I think killers were amateurs. They thought up the plan in detail with plan of disposing the bodies, but failed miserably. Callie, I think you're dead on there. Just like if they tried to burn her, right? And they don't realize how much it takes. That happens often. It happened with Vanessa Guillen. You guys remember that missing soldier? She was found and she had been buried. But first they realized that he had tried to burn her. It's just too much time. No joke. I love hearing my Southern ladies talk true crime. The accent makes me feel like I'm at home in Texas. Oh, I love that. I feel the same way. I know exactly what you mean. Me neither, because I feel like that I've always felt like that listening to Truth Teller. She just felt like, so hearing her voice just felt like home or something. I don't know. It's weird. She was forced to buy the items that would aid in her damn murder. I know, and then think about this. Why not? She's in the store all by herself. Nobody's in there with her. If she was forced at that time to buy that stuff, wouldn't she have said something? I just feel like the camping theory makes so much sense because she wouldn't be scared. She'd just be like doodling around, and she could not have been that naive. That was a murder kit. Or maybe I watched too much crime. I think she had no idea her life was at risk. I believe she was picking up a few items that someone asked her. Oh, thank you. Welcome, TT. Thank you. thrown off about what she had bought at the store. But then if she has chronic pain, that leads to addiction, depression. So I'm speaking from experience. I think it's going to point straight to them too. I mean, was that their gloves at the scene? I'm curious about that. Or was it officer's gloves? Now, who did she send the Venmo to? She probably cashed it. Yeah, I know, Brittany. Then they say she was like calm. The footage very much aligns with the Venmo transaction. She stopped driving in the parking lot at the same moment the transaction occurred. Yeah, I'm thinking, but if someone was in the back of the van, would she have been so calm like that? Oh, it's just weird. I don't know. I guess we have to wait and find out maybe where the Venmo came from. Yeah, she sent the Venmo to the daughter, correct. And there is no question about that. Camping supplies. Remember, she was found in a forest. She believed her daughter might be there and went, threatened to kill. So Mama went in gear again. But the police will be able to find out who sent the Venmo, right? That's what they said. They were working on finding out like exactly where that came from. What time? Let's see. Hey, Lisa, good to see you. In her van, she was looking down. I'll have to go check that out. Bye, Sassy Patriot. I got to go too and go take a shower and get some stuff so I can come back and do this other live. And Ask Law Enforcement said they do not know where the money is now. Yep, that is me too, Truth Teller. 100%. Broken Justice. Thank you so much. Welcome and love you. Thank you. I think if camping was a plan, Amanda and MMA Minnie would have mentioned it by now, especially since he's already said they talked all was good the day before. Why would they be scared? Like, barricading their doors. You're an ex-MMA fighter, and I just so, I don't know. It just seems so dramatic to me to even say that. Oh, thank you, Robert. Why not Florida if there was nobody in the car with her? If someone stayed in the car, why not tell Family Dollar, hey, there's somebody in my car asking me to buy all this shit. I think they might be getting ready to kill me, you know? Oh, I don't know. Law enforcement said they aren't sure where the Venmo money ended up. Yeah, I do too. Or couldn't she have been selling that pain medication or someone wanted to take them? It's possible. I've seen people get hurt over pain. That's something, oh my God, we were talking at the beginning and I was like, you don't usually see people getting killed. You know, you see a lot of people stealing, lying, doing grimy stuff for drugs, but like we talked about this in Summer's case too. Like you don't often see people like selling children. I've never been to a drug dealer's house and they're like, oh yeah, and plus we got 2 kids back there. You know, it just doesn't happen. But there was a guy that my dad used to like have working for him. And he ended up getting really strung out. He robbed my dad for a bunch of money and he went off like on his way. And then a couple years later, we found out that he had been murdered on the day that he filled his prescription. He got like Oxycontin or Roxy 30s and he got like 180. And somebody actually, he went missing. They didn't find him for like a year. But he went missing the day he got his script. So it's almost like that was the reason. So I think it does happen. I just don't think it happens a lot. Oh, have fun at soccer. If she was going camping, Steve, her husband, would have known that. No, not her going camping. They think the kids were going, or, you know, daughter and boyfriend may have been going camping and asking for help with supplies. Pretty suspect. The daughter moves in on a Thursday. There's an alleged loud quarrel on Friday. Debbie goes missing Saturday, found deceased Sunday. Yes, it is. Hey, Jamie Lynn. Thank you, Melissa. All right, you guys. Yeah, I'm going to go. Thank you, Kate. Venmo TOS states it tracks location when there's a transaction. Well, good. What that money should be considered evidence. Yep. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. Oh, I love you too, Britt. And I'll be back in a few hours. I hope you guys have a great day. Go outside, enjoy some fresh air. Don't get me wrong. do YouTube too. I'm not saying like get off of YouTube, because I love it. I listen to it all day when I'm cleaning it, when I'm getting ready, this or that. But also take a few minutes to go outside, just like walk on the grass with your bare feet, take some deep breaths, feel the sun on your face. You know what I mean? Make sure to do that. Take some time for you. This is not for anybody else. I'm saying take the time, tell yourself, for you. Sometimes we forget to take that little bit of time to just breathe for ourselves, right? Because, we just do. That's just the way it is. So make sure to do that. I love you guys, and I really appreciate all of you. And I hope you have a great day. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you to my mods, and thank you to the chat. And okay, love you guys. Bye.